Okay, so I think my stream should be back now. I don't know how much of what I have just done has really saved on this, but so I'm streaming Lord of the Rings Online, everyone, and I am trying to go to remember where I left off in Northern Mirkwood. So this wasn't the best start, but I'm at the party tree now, actually. I thought I'd go ahead and, since I just got that quest to go here, go ahead and check out what I can get. I know I ran Thring once on this character. I was successful in my first try on this one. And I thought I might be able to do that again, but I don't think I have enough stuff to get any of the rewards yet. I could get a box of festival tokens. Oh, those are from my summer festival tokens. Should be live now. It's not playing on, my stream's not playing for me, so kind of worried about that. There it goes. I just had a refresh. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was all working on that. Let's see. Yeah, so it is back to working, it looks like. So that's good. For some reason, my dashboard's not working, though. And my... Also, Streamlabs isn't working for some reason. That's what I use just for subscriber notifications. Okay, stuff should be working now anyway. So I was going to go ahead and get these quests just in case. I thought I could run Thring as a possibility if I see a group that needs a DPS. I can't really tank it, not well geared enough. So I think that's all I really needed to do here. I'll go ahead and head back to Northern Mirkwood and again try to find where I left off questing last time, because it's been quite a while since I've done a live stream. It's probably been over a month. I was able to do them every week, I think, for like 4 weeks in a row. But kind of on the topic of live streams, forget this river is always so loud here. Let's see, I know at one point I was about to head to I don't remember what river it's called, but whatever river goes around here, the forest river. But I didn't quite finish the rest of my quests. I don't know if I ever did finish those. Looks like I have some quests down here that aren't for the forest river. So let me look for every quest that's not for that. Then the festival ones I can untrack. Okay, so I got, that's forest river, that's forest river, that's forest river. This one is not. That's kind of just stuff. Aaron Laskalin for orcs. Okay, that one I can do now. Orc kind, yeah, this one I should be able to do both of these, yeah. Clearing the forest river, nope. And then this is Loglond, I don't know where that is. That's right down here. No, that's the patrolling. An absence of supply, that's the one I want to know. Okay, so that is by the forest river. So I know my Warden is quite a bit stronger now. I don't know if they ever fixed that Fizz Gambits were using Tactical Mastery instead of Physical Mastery. So those weren't doing as good as far as increased damage, but a lot of my skills are doing a lot more damage, which is good. Is that? Okay, that kind of ding from the whisper was pretty delayed and kind of loud. I have my volume really loud, that's why. Because I hear my footsteps real loud. Wonder, you all might not be hearing like any audio because I have this at 0.08. There we go. That's closer to what it should be. So what did I need to do? I needed to patrol the main road for orcs. I needed to defeat orcs. And then just corrupted roots and give water to trees in need. Okay. Wonder if that branch is like a crafting one? Yeah. Or if that was something for, well, defeating the corrupted roots. Yeah, that probably won't be anything for that. Looks like I probably need to turn my graphics down if I still, especially, yeah, I still have them on ultra high. Probably want high here just to be as smooth as possible for this. It's high. I always thought there was a higher setting for texture detail than high. Like if you had the high resolution textures, but I guess it's just regular high. Continue to patrol the road. So this will head west. The red quest is, yeah, mending the Mirkwood, which I should be seeing some corrupted roots, I would think. It's getting kinda dark though. Didn't see, I'm not really sure if I just absolutely need to get the roots right now. Like if it'll give me another quest to go off wherever I need to go with the orcs, because they seem unrelated right now. Wow, I actually got on that. I wasn't really expecting to get into that group. My Warden's by far my best geared character, and then probably my Runekeeper, even though my Runekeeper does not have the next highest health, which is actually kind of bad for Thring because you can get one-shot by stuff, or especially if you get crit. Like even my Warden can get crit, I think, for like 60k in here from the fumarole things. So a little detour from what I was doing. I got this nice ring though from Thring. It's bound to account, so if it was for another character, or like it's stats for another character, I could have done that. Ate my food. Do we have hope tokens? I don't have any. I really hope I'm in DPS spec. Okay. I think by now most people know how to run this. I know when it was started a lot of people didn't. I think it's a lot simpler than the old raid version. Actually, I think it's a pretty fun instance. It's just I kind of don't like that you need to be geared for it, for like a seasonal instance like this, but maybe the picnic can give you gear. I've only done that one once solo on my Runekeeper and didn't get anything that I felt worth doing it over again. Thought I could try joining like a raid version of it and see how that goes. Seems like this group's doing good. I seem to get better groups on my Warden than on my Runekeeper too, which doesn't help with him already being lesser geared. That attack's also kinda scary. Okay, we need to attack this guy. Accidentally hit that. What? I gotta remember, I'm still not used to I feel like I'm using a bunch of bad games, so I'm not paying too much attention to that. I'm focusing more on my positioning and stuff like that, but I need to remember to actually use my javelin debuffs because they're much more useful now. Yeah, I think it's these light dots, like if I go to Desolation, those are the ones not scaling correctly. We should be able to get quite a bit of damage here now. If I had known I would have found the group so fast, I could have waited at the party tree in case I get any nice loot from this. Probably have an extra map to the party tree just from events like this where I never actually end up using those maps that you get. But that would be like in my vault where I have to leave here anyway. Probably going to get stunned if I stay up there and he keeps that. Oh, I accidentally used that. That was real bad. That's one thing, like, if I'm regular DPS, I like having Defiant Challenge. Solo DPS, I mean, but if I'm in a group and accidentally hit it like that, you can draw aggro pretty easily. Because it is a forced taunt. I feel like I'm playing real bad right now, too. I haven't really paid attention too much to what does the most damage now, as far as bleeds versus light dots. I assume it's still light dots, like Spear, Virtue, Piercing Strike there. And then stuff like Surety of Death and Desolation too. Great. Yeah, I should aggro this stuff. This is a kind of hectic thing to do while streaming. I didn't really think about that. I'm having to focus on this and don't have too much to talk about that I can really do while concentrating on this. It looks like hopefully our Runekeeper put, yeah, do not fall on the mini. Or did she actually revive up there? Okay. Yeah. We got pretty close. Actually, they might still be able to do it since he doesn't have his buff. Okay, now he has his buff. But yeah, compared to some of the other tries I've had with other groups, that's been a pretty good first try. Did somebody really leave? What? They're still trying to attack me, are they? He did reset, right? That's weird, but... yeah, I thought that was a better first try compared to what I've had with other groups. Although I feel like I don't play as well. I think focusing on trying to stream and doing this at the same time kind of threw me off. Why are the fireworms still attacking me? I haven't ever had this happen before. I'm just gonna let them kill me, I think. Okay, I'm gonna give them a minute before I retreat. Okay. Oh, except now my stuff's damaged. I can repair with mithril. I'm not too worried. It's only 2 mithril coins, fortunately, and I have quite a few. If it were a lot more than that, I'd probably leave real quick and do it. Just kind of wondering what I need to do for my LI. That's the main thing as far as gear, because of the level cap increase that I'm worried about, is getting my LIs, which I need to do on all my characters, really. So for like my Javelin, I'd want to focus on Fist Gambit skill damage, which I need Scroll of Empowerments for. And I'm more focused on like DPS ones, so I got that done with my weapon. My javelin, not really worried as DPS unless I actually play yellow line. I can jump down now. Hopefully this doesn't take too many tries, because I wasn't really planning. Oh, it's actually a good thing we didn't do that, because I didn't accept these. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't take too long, because that wasn't really the focus of this stream. I just thought, since, you know, it's a summer event time, and this just came out and I thought it was fun, I could run it if I saw a group. And since I was doing Northern Mirkwood, and particularly on my Warden anyway, who's already geared enough for it compared to my Runekeeper, who, just because he has bad gear, might take a few more tries for him. I don't really need to use Restoration there, but I'm having some bad lag with some of my Gambit builders here too. I feel like it's a good time to use Recklessness here, just to get this part over with quicker and get the Defiler dead. So for when Thring comes and when he gets his first buff removed, then I can use Recklessness again for the burst phase, which is kind of unfortunate. Warden's not the best at burst damage, and Yellow Lion's actually okay at burst damage, at least before the changes. I assume after the changes, if anything, it'd be better, assuming they increase skill damage instead of decreased it. But it depends on you getting a certain proc that you can't really control. Need it. Yeah, he's already interrupted. The boot actually does a lot more damage now, just because it draws from your melee damage. We're taking quite a bit of damage here. Like, here's where I just really want to get some debuffs and dots on him. And then I want to focus more, so when he actually has his buff gone, they can start doing actual damage, instead of just finally building all the dots once he's debuffed, so they start doing their damage once it comes off. Whereas, I'm saying debuff like when his buff gets removed. I can't really tell if I'm standing in fire or what. Well, might as well use something here else. Yeah, I think this one's supposed to... There it goes. No, it didn't explode on him though to remove his buff. Yeah, he needs to go around to the other fumarals. I have a general idea how to tank this. I'm also not sure if my gear's good enough to tank this as well. That was a good lightning storm. Somebody else. I thought I heard somebody else scream. Maybe it's the captain. It's kind of nice. I know a lot of people don't really like how the Warden screams. I have no idea what gambit I used before this. It's also harder to track which gambits you use now, because they made it so the spear ones and the shield ones for your fist gambits have the same icons. Like the fist ones used to have a yellow border, now they also have a red border. I think it's because they're all wound resistance now, maybe why. He needs to be interrupted, I think. I think he wipes the group or something, yeah. Accidentally missed that. I don't know if I could have interrupted, because with the Warden it takes a while, but since I actually noticed and attempted to. I now know I should not retreat. I've always just retreated. I also thought the minstrel retreated last time, but I haven't had a problem with retreating. Looks like the tank, hopefully the mini didn't already can battle res her again. Don't think lore masters have a battle res. At least if mine does. I have no idea where it is or haven't ever used it. Maybe the tanks actually back up, yeah. That's good. Maybe they can do it without me. Hope they can. Now I do know for sure what his casting spell does, because I wasn't ever too sure because, well, we'd always interrupt it. That's one thing most of the groups I've run with has been good at. Also, just in general, feel like Warden's not the best DPS here because they are more dot based. I don't even know if it is that we need to be faster, but I mean, being faster wouldn't hurt, but missing the interrupt there really hurt. I always like selling my stuff and just collecting a lot of gold. I know I need to use these and they're the best thing to actually use for upgrading for the future. But I also feel like, I don't know. I kind of feel like I need to focus more on, at least on my alts, more their DPS legacies. So if I like sell these scrolls of empowerment, I can use that money to get the starlet, and then once I finish the starlet, I can swap. So I think that's kind of how I'm focused right now. And I also want to save my gold to buy stuff from people that they spend LOTRO points on. That's pretty much all I use my gold for, really. I mean, I use it a little bit for gear, like starter gear or 106 to 114 gear for my alts, while they're leveling to just get them better gear for Mordor. Wonder if the gear will have a big jump at 116 whenever they release the 115 to 120 content. Looks like actually, while we're waiting here, yeah, we're about to play. I was gonna say I want to see what my stream looks like in 1080p since I had to slightly lower the bitrate. Having more lag with my gambit builders again. Never a good thing. We have pretty good DPS, I think, overall, compared to especially other runs I've been doing. Hey, Dan. I don't know what happened to all the DPS on him, but it seemed like he went down his first like 3 million real fast and then real slow for his last 1 million. The time I interrupted him. I think in the old Rift you would actually spend the time to kill the ads while he had his buff up. And then once the ads were dead, I think is when you finally took him to Ephemeral and started killing him. Now I'm having a lag spike here. But I don't really remember. I think I never really ran this on level Rift, but I ran a couple times close, I think. Maybe back during Isengard. I feel like I'm having a lot of lag here. I don't know how visible that is on the stream. It just feels like more than usual than if I weren't streaming. And not even just like regular lag, kind of FPS, but it's not that bad. I know I even turned my settings down. Oh, I'm in the fire right now. Yeah, that's... Hey, Johnny the Biscuit. Yeah, I noticed I was standing in the lava. Okay, I need to taunt these things. Hopefully they can get the tank back up quick so I don't take too much damage. I think that's good for the utility, at least with the Warden. I'm gonna die too, but at least I was able to taunt them to take them off the other people for that short amount of time, especially the healer. I feel like I'm always dying, but well, I guess there I taunted the mobs, but just compared to like the hunters, I at least have more morale. Maybe not more mitigations. I didn't really think this was that bad of a group. The tank seemed good to me until... I mean, she hasn't been moving them to the funerals that much, but... Did they die? The people that left, did they die? Because it's still slightly possible for them to kill them. Well, I guess the mini didn't want to wait and heal. I mean, I ran this on this character and lower health and much worse mitigation characters. So, like, I know in general this character's, like, dying, but I don't think it was that bad. I'm probably gonna leave this one because, like I said, I don't want to spend the whole thing doing this. Maybe if I see a group, I'll do some questing for a bit to give a break from that. And then maybe try it again later. And like I said, it went really smooth the first time I did it on this character. I didn't have any problem with taking too much damage, but that could be because I never really had to take aggro while the tank was dead. And since I'm not tank spec'd, I can still take aggro, but I kinda die right afterwards. I can try to heal. But anyway, it was still, I don't think too bad to try it at least. So I need, back to what I was actually starting this for, there's a corrupted root. Don't know why, oh, corrupted roots? Why is that targeted? Wouldn't these just be the corrupted roots I need to defeat? I would see how much damage range does right now, but my javelin is so much worse with the DPS legacy that that will actually make a pretty significant difference, I think. Just that alone, so it's not really worth too much testing. Okay, so that was giving the water when I actually click the item, something corrupted roots. When I defeat a corrupted root, that counts for defeating corrupted roots. So that makes sense with that, but for now, I want to continue on the orc path. I feel like I need to kill more orcs, though. I haven't killed one orc. There should be a bunch, I would think. A few. Maybe not a bunch, because I haven't really ran into a bunch, but kind of on the scouting path. I feel like I'm on the road, but on the map, I'm kind of out of it. See if there, yeah, those look like some corrupted roots here. They aren't the most exciting things to kill, but they sure are annoying. Let's see, I'm kind of curious. Yeah, my mitigations, I have a common physical mitigation capped at least. And then tactical is pretty bad. That's probably most of the damage in there is tactical since it's fire. That's something, I don't even know if I have essences for that. My essences are pretty bad, the available ones I have too. Yeah, I just need to follow the road more. It's hard to see the road as well. See if I see any corrupted roots along the way, or even orcs to kill. I can go ahead and get on my mount here. Warden carving on Gil. I have a level 115 one. If you can make a better one than this, you can make me one. It's pretty much what I want. I guess the teal version would be better. Surprised that I am level 342. That seems kind of high. I have quite a few pieces of gear I could still replace with Light of Arundel or Ash gear, I mean, which has Light of Arundel on it. Oh yeah, that kind of looks grayed out. I see what you mean. Still no signs of trouble, so I gotta go way west. I didn't know I'd have to do this again. Not seeing any orcs in this area. Looks like there was the potential for that quest on the map there. Maybe I'll get my war steed out. This is getting kind of slower than I thought it would. Not sure if it's safe to go straight through that. It can take a minute to go around. Looks like, oh. It's like that looked like a shadowy like person. Since it's just so hard to see in the dark, but it's just like a signpost thing. Yeah, it's that area. I'm not too sure if you can actually go down there. You might be able to. Looks like you should be able to. I am going the wrong way now. Get back on track here. I have a lot of Warden allies, but also have a lot that I have slotted right now. I should have the maximum, yeah. On this character, my Runekeeper, I have the extra, and I just use the extra XP tome things for my ults pretty much, since they're bound to account now. And then if these characters ever do need them, well, I have a bunch then. It's a pretty slow process, but eventually it becomes a lot, so you don't really... I mean, you still kind of need some, because you need a lot of XP for when you first imbue your item. Looks like I am ready for a turn-in, hopefully, not just a continue quest. Oh, it is a continue quest. Investigate the ambush caravan. Right over here. Visibly shaken. Okay. Now I think it's a turn-in. That was pretty easy. Now I need to... What? Who do I need to talk to? Oh, Felagoth. Well, that quest is already done. So now I just need to head back east and kill orcs and get these corrupted roots and give water to the trees. Do that stuff. Then I'll see where that leads. Trying to navigate in the dark here. Maybe I'll just turn my monitor brightness up. That should help a little bit at least. Make sure my ambient light's turned up. It is. I'll have this. That actually reminded me of something in Louisden, but I'll have a channel update soon, probably Friday, if I get to editing it. If not, probably Monday, but anyway. And then I'll go into more detail on this, but soon I think I'll have Louisden 2 episodes a week. But I remember one of the episodes, or actually it was in 2 of the episodes, that I was having some computer troubles, and one of my hard drives wasn't connecting basically, so I lost my documents, which had my user preferences. But I was able to recover it and got that back working. Anyway, it had my ambient light so low that I couldn't really see anything. Okay, this was just orcs here, which there aren't any orcs. Oh, nope, can't go that way. Try this way. I just know I need to go east and try to navigate through these trees and hills and somehow still get some corrupted roots and stuff. And maybe find an orc or 2. Okay, so I'll head down this stretch and then go down south and see what orcs I find down there. Oh, I think there are orcs. Yeah, there should be orcs bordering the Caristilian. No, those are just branches. Okay, I need to head up a little bit. This should be... yeah. Nope, looks like I'm still gonna have some game that lag though. And some trouble targeting. Can I not click this one to give it water? Can't even select it with delete. Okay. Well, I don't really need to get on my war steed now, but here we go. For a short little run through a bunch of trees, I have it. There should be, I'd at least expect one up in this area. No, I need to head east more, but here we go. I still haven't targeted anything that's like that. That looked like an elf or something. I don't know if it was a character, but it also looked like an NPC. This is really bad navigating on a war steed. Need to do picnic. Could maybe join that picnic group too. Try that one. I don't know if that one's as difficult because I soloed it pretty easily on my runekeeper. And he has relatively bad gear, so I don't know if it scales to be a lot harder, like Thring is. Here's a root. Although I mainly need to give the water to the trees. I actually need the other roots. Okay, I had to blow my nose real quick. Oh, here's a spider. I know I had trouble finding spiders for a while. That was a long while ago, though. Hopefully I can actually select this one to give this tree some water. Let's see. Yep. Oh, it looks like the trees, yeah, will be specific ones. That's kind of annoying. Don't need to kill any of the corrupted roots, but I just assume they'll all be there anyway. So there should be one more tree in this area. Maybe. Not finding any. See some branches? I assume this tree's pretty big. It looks like it would be this one. No. Maybe down here? No. According to the map, there should be one right here. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have 7 left, and one should be right in this circle area. Haven't seen it yet, at least. Up here, maybe? Well, here's some orcs, at least. Oh, and there's a signature one, too. These both signatures? Okay, good. There's another orc up here. I didn't know if I aggroed it. Oh, it's actually a goblin. I think I'm going to die. That's a very likely outcome of this fight, especially with the lag I'm having. But I will try to fight through it, at least. Not going to give up yet. Now I feel like Louis done, where I'm just killing stuff before they can kill me. I mean, if I didn't have Never Surrender up, they would have killed me probably, but I'm just kind of running in here to a camp with one signature and 2 extra mobs and this angry bear. And I keep using the wrong gambits on accident. I don't even know how much restores 2,000 morale at most, basically. Oh, he's an archer too? No, he's a defiler. Okay, so yeah, I got 3 orcs there. Oh, I guess the goblin did count as an orc. Looked like a goblin, maybe it's just a tiny orc. The one that looked like a goblin. Yeah, that's orc. I mean, sometimes goblin counts as orcs for stuff in this game anyway. I'll go ahead and kill this camp. Why not? Should be able to stay DPS and do it, I think, but I'm going to go ahead and eat my food, which I need to do anyway. Just to make stuff in general go more smoothly. I actually don't know if I have Defiant Challenge traded to where it helps me much because of the changes to it. I definitely used to, but I don't think I do anymore because it just really wouldn't be that worth it for me as a Redline Warden anymore. Because the old way it worked, it was still useful at greatly decreasing damage I take, for the duration of it at least. Okay, I accidentally knocked over my water bottle. What? I have no idea what happened there, but I clicked out of LOTRO somehow. Why is this goblin taking like no damage? Do I need to remove his corruption? Okay. I have a skill for that. I didn't get to use it. Okay, let's hunt back to where this root should be to give water to the tree. Should be like, I'd expect it to be right in the middle, but unless there are 2 in the other circle, that's a possibility. And they just, there it is. I don't know why I didn't target that before. What's my cat doing? Okay. I was worried she was knocking something down, but nope. Oh, I didn't even get my heal. Okay, I have 6 more of these, and oh, it looks like there is one back here. So I guess there are 2 in each of these. While I'm here, I think I might as well get it. Don't know how I ran like through the whole circle, I thought, and didn't find any. And there's, yep, the second one's right here. And then there were some of these that were glowing too, but you couldn't target. I don't know if those were for another quest, because I kind of remember something similar with glowing things around the trees that you had to do Taking so much damage. At least I'm dealing a lot of damage now compared to what I used to be before I got gear and before the changes. That was especially bad. Should just be able to ride through here pretty quickly, I think, and get to the next area. Except I have to cross the river. That's not going to be too quick. It might be best to just go ahead and fight this guy so I can quickly mount back up. Now I'm having gambit lag again. I was worried he was going to kill me with that because I had a little bit of lag again after using it. I used the wrong mount, but can still ride somewhat quickly with this. Except he's going to root me anyway. So I guess I'm going to fight him. Did I not get my full gambit off? I feel like I'm just having so much more lag than usual right now. Whoa, okay, now I'm just skipping around there. Okay, I got that heal off, and I'm going to... Don't know what his cast is doing. I guess it just healed him, so that's not too bad. There we go. Okay, try to head up this area without actually running into mobs this time. And let my health restore some. Okay, hopefully it's not just me then, and it's server lag. Because I'd be worried if it's server lag, it usually fixes itself, I think. It's kind of bad for the other people on the server though. Here's one right here. No tree nearby. It's kind of interesting concept. I'm gonna give water to a tree that's not really nearby. I mean, I could see its roots being there, but it's not been the case with any of the other trees I've had to deal with. Oh wait, that's not a corrupted root. Yeah, it is. I don't know why I couldn't target it. It didn't even really show that it was targeted until I actually looked at what I was targeting. I'm actually making decent progress on this quest, I think. And I'm gonna pull the bear. No, I'm about to die. Yeah, my dot should have killed him. So it's safe to just run away. Only 3 more left. I kind of want to get the orcs just in case that leads to something too, so I'm going to head down this way and try and get these. I feel like I'm finding all the spiders now that I don't need them. I was hoping there would be 2 more camps of 3 orcs each in this area, but I'm not seeing any. Maybe they're up above the hill. Oh, I have a lot more mobs on me than I thought. Okay, that time I was gonna say I might actually die this time. Yeah, no, that's not an orc. Looked like an orc at first. So I need to go around this way. I think I pulled something. It's not. There it is on my minimap. What? Dang, these wolves do a lot of damage. I think I'm just going to switch to the blue line for now. I'll feel safer in it. Legendary item level up. Almost need to reforge these. I have another set at level 26. It looks like about half and half. So I need to go up and around this. Or around and up. And hopefully I will see some orcs up here as well as a corrupted tree thing. There's corrupted roots. Won't be able to get through that. Here's this thing. They make you kill so many more corrupted roots than you actually need for the quest just to get the actual corrupted roots to heal the tree. That guy's gonna aggro. Oh yeah, I'm in tank spec. I was kind of wondering, things were seeming to die slow. His root's real annoying because it does a lot of damage, I think. At least I thought it used to. And his summon roots is even more annoying. This guy's gonna attack me now. Oh, he's gonna interrupt me. I was hoping I could still get the quest item and just run away, but that might have been dangerous anyway. I feel like I might actually have time. It might be better to use my bleeds here. Get the cash out damage on them too. Not really cash out, but bonus damage. Okay, now can I collect this or pour water on it? Okay, so there should be some orcs up here. There's a wolf. And there's spider. And there's a thingy, a holy troll. Oh, no. Yeah, there's an orc. Where'd he go? There he is. Hey, is it LT Co? It looks like. I am on Arkansas. Okay, 4 more orcs. Surprised I haven't seen more orcs in this area just because the area it has on the map is bigger at least, but of course there wasn't an orc in that area at all. I think there was another area it had orcs could be that I went through, there weren't any. There's some. Where were they? Up here? Yeah, they're way up here. That's okay. Hopefully there are 4 in this camp, but I think there's just 3. Which means I'll have to go back and find 1 extra orc or find another camp and have to kill a bunch. I have so many debuffs. I haven't ever seen a debuff icon like that one. I think it was just like a regular poison and wound. Both the ones that looked weird to me. Oh yeah, I take a lot of damage now with the Defiant Challenge changes. Need to focus more on healing now. While it's up basically than you used to. Instead of being able to have a chance to focus on DPS. If you have an actual healer, it's not really a problem like in a dungeon. It's actually better for instances because you have more consistent total more mitigation. Compared to just a burst of super high mitigation. Okay, so 1 more orc and 2 more trees that need water. Actually, more than 2 trees need water, but I'm only going to give it to 2. I guess no orcs. No more up this way. That's a wolf. One of the trolls. Spider. I think this is a camp up here. Can take this one out. Don't mind killing extra orcs, I just at least want to get enough orcs. Still might not need these right now necessarily, but just in case I do, I want to go ahead and go through them. I think the best thing to do is focus on staying alive first, which of course is always what you wanted to do, but it's just much easier to do that part. And then try and weave in some dots instead of have more of a phase of trying to stay alive and a phase of damage. Okay, let's see what this gives. Nothing, so I probably didn't need to do that. Maybe I did need to once I actually do turn-ins. And it would have been gated behind that for some reason, but doesn't really look like it at least. But I still don't mind doing it. It's completing a quest in this area that I needed to do, and it wasn't too out of the way, so I didn't really have to hunt down the last camp of orcs like I thought I might. There should be, yeah, one of these right here. Definitely feeling better in blue line right now. It's still decent damage too in blue line, it's just not as good. Okay, I need, yeah, just one more. That guy looked like a statue. Still kind of looks like a statue there. I saw him moving a little bit. Oops. Try and avoid the spiders here. I think it's going to be right there. Should be a corrupted root, I would guess. I'm just gonna have to pull this bear, I think. Yeah, it's right there. Don't know why it wasn't targeting again with delete. Good opportunity to do a bunch of AoE here at least. Well, a bunch, it's just 4 mobs really, but basically make the roots just cleave damage off of the mobs that were kind of in my way that I was gonna have to kill anyway. I just don't like roots. Especially corrupted roots. Regular roots can be okay, as long as they don't make your worsty do weird stuff like rubber banding. And preferably if you don't have to jump over them, we'll see. Yeah, I don't like those roots either. Okay, it's time for turn-ins. I would use my map home. Oh, it's actually does have a cooldown. It's hard to see the cooldown on that. But I'm so close anyway, it doesn't really matter. This part really reminds me of Lothlorien, kind of, but not really as pretty or well lit. Got some notifications here. Don't know why my Orsay didn't stop when I used double back. It didn't even like seem to attempt to stop. Sometimes it's just buggy like that. At least it wasn't too big of a deal running in the river. Shouldn't really be using my war steed right here, but guess I am. So I think at this point, based on where the stream is, I've already been going an hour. Guess I was spending a bit of time more than I thought I did on throwing. If I see a group for throwing or picnic, I'll go ahead and try those. Gather saplings. Oh, they're just right here. Okay. I was gonna say, they have so many quests, it seems like you could just go do them all at once instead. I feel like I'm ruining the forest by making these saplings, or taking them out, not letting them grow. They're probably actually too close to grow here. It's probably gonna have me go plant them or something crazy like that. Yeah, clear dead trees, saplings. I feel like I've already done this. I feel like I've already done like everything 5 times by now. At first I was liking Northern Mirkwood, but some of these quests here are getting pretty annoying. Yeah, when I ran Picnic on my Runekeeper solo, it was kind of boring. I still think throwing is fun. It is kind of annoying and especially bad when you're lagging. Especially as a Warden. I don't think Warden's the best class, even though I did it really easily my first run through. And on my Runekeeper, again, who's way less geared, I also have done it successfully, but I think the people I was running with were better geared compared to my Warden. I still... something was messing up my camera there. It was, whatever X changes, like, follows the thing. So I have... Okay, that's not quite Kindred that I necessarily need. But I have a lot of stuff, but just not enough reputation. And it's really annoying. I feel like I've done a bunch of quests. I have all these tokens I can't really spend just because of reputation. What? Am I not a friend? Wait. Oh, it requires friend to use, but not friend to barter? Like, how? I don't even know how I'm not friend yet. Like, I could see not being ally, but I think by now I should be friend plus some. Maybe even an ally already, just based off how much I've done. Let's see. Should be extremely close to friend. Like, I think even closer than the Matham Society was, I think I should be. Well, I'm an outsider still to Forest Hill. I've actually done the most quests, I think, on this character in Forest Hill compared to my other characters. I don't know how I'm an outsider. Maybe it was my Runekeeper. What are these guys called? Elves of Felgoth? Yeah, I feel like something screwy going on with reputation, or they just, like, implemented it really poorly. Which it may just be that they... Because I really feel like I should be ally by now, or a friend by now, and pretty close to ally. Oh, great. That was just a continue quest? Man, I had really high opinions about Northern Mirkwood until pretty much this stream. It's just gone super downhill from here. Well, I'm kind of building with the reputation thing. I might just, like, skip on to Lake Town if they have a different rep people. Because these quests with the trees and all that... Oh, I guess I can collect sap just outside here. That might be okay. I thought I would have had to collect sap like one here, run all over the place. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It doesn't look like... I'll see if they still need one. I doubt they do, but... yeah, if I see one, I will join it, but I don't think I see one. I do want to check out some of their reward vendor here, the Elfsmith. Used a lot of my ash on my Runekeeper, so he could get some decent gear to actually be able to do Thring. Oh, maybe. Now I'm getting some bad, well, that was just kind of loading the vendor, I think. I just want to clear my inventory a little bit. Yeah, I'm not seeing a group for a Thring, so I'm going to go ahead and end this stream here. I did enjoy doing this stream, even though we didn't quite get to complete Thring, and the quests were still okay. Streaming definitely makes it more fun, so I guess we'll see what happens next stream, because this one, at least the questing and what it looks like, the future questing and the whole rep thing, is really bothering me right now. So we'll see in the next one, which I should stream tomorrow sometime. Let's see, tomorrow's Monday. I would probably stream in the evening sometime. Probably not in the morning. So yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow evening, and we'll see what that is. But I hope you all did enjoy this one, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing for more. And thanks for watching, everyone.